phenomenon, particularly in South Korea, where professional gaming leagues formed around it. The game's three distinct races, the human Terrans, alien Protoss, and insectoid Zerg, were perfectly balanced, creating strategic depth that professional players are still exploring decades later. StarCraft sold over 11 million copies worldwide and generated more than $400 million in revenue. In South Korea alone, the game captured over 4.5 million registered users, with professional StarCraft matches drawing television audiences comparable to traditional sports. The same year, Diablo 2 entered development with an unprecedented budget and team size for Blizzard, reflecting their growing confidence and resources. When Diablo 2 finally launched in 2000, it shattered sales records by moving over 1 million copies in its first 2 weeks. The game's online component, powered by Battle.net, supported hundreds of thousands of concurrent players and established the template for online gaming communities that would influence the entire industry. The new millennium brought both triumph and growing pains as Blizzard grappled with their expanding success and the changing gaming landscape. Diablo 2 continued to dominate sales charts, ultimately selling over 4 million copies and generating more than $200 million in revenue. The game's expansion, Lord of Destruction, added 2 new character classes and extended the game's lifespan significantly, selling an additional 1 million copies in its first quarter. However, success also brought new challenges. The company was growing rapidly, with employee count expanding from 30 people in 1996 to over 200 by 2002. Managing this growth while maintaining their culture of perfectionism and innovation required new organizational structures and processes. The founders found themselves spending more time on management and less on hands-on development, a transition that many successful companies struggle to navigate. Additionally, the gaming industry was becoming increasingly competitive, with larger publishers and bigger budgets becoming the norm rather than the exception. The decision to develop World of Warcraft represented the biggest gamble in Blizzard's history, requiring an investment of over $60 million and nearly 5 years of development time. Massively multiplayer online games were still relatively new, with most examples suffering from technical problems, poor user experiences, and limited appeal beyond hardcore gamers. Blizzard's approach was characteristically ambitious. They